everybody, it's Doom here, and it is officially 2024. But what that means is that we need to look back at all the good things and other stuff that has happened in 2023. So without further ado, let's get right into it, starting with my top 3 favorite haunts of 2023. As you can see, at number 3, we have Brick Thunder, and his haunted house is Leeman Manor, and this is just phenomenal. I cannot imagine the amount of work that had to go into everything, like every single minor detail. If you are not a haunter, then you wouldn't know how much work it takes to put something together like this, and this is no exception. So that's why it's number 3 on the list, which doesn't seem that high, but it really is once you see the next two that are here. At number 2, we have Haunt 31. Now, you might not be familiar with this, but I recently stumbled across it, and I was absolutely shocked. And if you don't believe me, I put together a little montage of everything that's in this haunt, and there's just so much. Now, at number 1, the obvious choice is House of Doom. This is totally my unbiased opinion. Okay, I'm just kidding. This is it. Enough said. Now that that's out of the way, let's look at some honorable mentions that weren't great enough to make the list, but are still amazing. First, we have Terror on West Main, which was created by none other than Bobby K. This is a very cool haunt in my opinion, and I love all the circus theming that he has done, and the fact that, my favorite thing is how he has customized some of the props to look like clowns. I think that is very cool. And yeah, great yard haunt and also great indoor haunt. It features tons of cool animatronics from Home Depot and Spirit Halloween, so yeah, I think it deserves to be on the honorable mentions for sure. Next for honorable mentions, we have one that came really close to making the list, and this is none other than Omniphobia Haunts. I absolutely love all the work that went into this thing. I think it's amazing how they did it all outside. This is the work of Tyler G, by the way. And yeah, super cool. I generally cannot wrap my head around the amount of wood and also time that this would take to make. And yeah, very cool. Every minor detail is just amazing. And my favorite part is none other than the church, with body lifted and contorted in the back. That's a prop by Poison Props, which is just awesome. And I love how he puts on this entire scene. Next up, we have Twisted Trails, which I would say is just about tied with Brick Thunder's Haunt, which was number 3 on our list for this year. And it's just insane. There are 271 props that they used in this haunt. this year. Well, last year, I guess, 2023. But I just find that insane. 271 props. If the average prop costs $300, that's $81,000 in just animatronics alone, which is just insane. I cannot wrap my head around it. You name one prop, they probably have it. So yeah, this definitely deserves to be really close to Brick Thunder's haunt. Brick Thunder has 150, but he's a lot of other stuff as well inside, like professional animatronics. So that's why I just had him. I just put Leeman Manor just at third spot because he has more professional props than Twisted Trails. But it's still insane. The lighting, the amount of work that would have to go into this. Like I've seen him put like bags over every single animatronic's head whenever it rains, which is a lot of work. This is a full-time job we're talking about here. And last but not least, we have the tunnel by J.A. Haunts, and yes, it is snowing in this video, which is absolutely crazy. And yeah, it's so crazy to believe that they actually made an entire haunt outside. That is a lot of work, because my haunted house, it was inside, and it was still a lot of work to maintain the animatronics and everything. But to think about having an entire haunted house outside made by tarps, you have to work pretty hard to make that be able to work out. Anyway, super cool. He has tons of animatronics on the inside and also on the outside. He has 3 Grims, which I find pretty crazy as well. Yeah, he has a lot of duplicates of animatronics, but overall, a really cool haunt. That's going to be it for today for talking about haunts, and I may cover a few more if I do a second part. Only if I get a good amount of views on this video, though. But now that we're done with the best haunts of the year, let's move on to the most notable events of the year. Lowe's. Lowe's is the first company to ever sell pneumatic animatronics. Well, the first big company anyway. And it's insane because this can change everything. Like, imagine eventually, like, we'll get poison props in stores and stuff like that. And that may not happen for a while, but using pneumatics, that is a step in the right direction, and everyone was freaking out about it. And not all of the props are used in the right way. Like the clown and the ghost girl, they weren't that great, but Gramps actually is using the pneumatic pistons the way they're supposed to be, which is great because maybe next year, who knows, maybe we'll get an even better pneumatic animatronic, and that would just be great. That would sell really well. Heckles. Nuff said. No, but for real, this was definitely one of the biggest highlights. I mean, look at him. Look at him. Now, when I think back to 2023, there's a lot of good things, but one thing that is notable, that almost every haunter will not forget about this year, is the fire that happened. And it's also crazy how all of this happened live, too. Like, we saw this burning down in real time. Well, I didn't. I actually left this live stream shortly before, well, just a little bit before the fire actually started. Probably about 10 minutes before, actually.
I was thinking, oh my god. What the heck? What happened?
The candle. You need water? Yeah.
Oh, quickly.
Amy, please. It's burning.
I got it. Oh my god.
That is definitely not good. Look at that live. She's gonna have to call 911, huh? Yeah. Think we can get it out?
We need a water hose.
Hose is in the
Like
front. Look at that, guys. Oh, it's going on the...
Thankfully, no one was hurt in the fire, but nonetheless, it still really sucks that all their hard work burned down. But it's something that we can learn from and improve on. And there was also a GoFundMe that was set up afterwards. So hopefully, the Psychotic Circus of Savannah will return next year with a new and improved haunt. Anyway, that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed, and I may possibly do another one in the future. This did take a long time to do. I didn't have time to include everything that I wanted to include in this video, but nonetheless, I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Doom out.